Hello and welcome to Trains and Piazza. Let me just quickly press that button. There we go. I'm slightly invisible, especially my beard. So hiya Burton, hiya Lee, hiya Smallbrook, hiya Peter. Let me go around and find a twiggly wiggly Let's do a little bit with that. Let's do a bit of that. That will do. Hiya David. Can everyone hear me okay? That's a good question to start off with. Normally somebody would have put in a no sound, and I can see sound bouncing up and down on there. So how is everyone today? I hope everyone's had a good day, good week, good everything. Yeah, how is everyone today? I can see straight off statistics aren't working properly, but hey, I'm used to that by now. So, let me press this button, and where's that button? And that button, so I'm now in for bottom corner. Time before last we were working on this. No, last time we were working on this. We're not in for train room this week because I'm working on a project which is running slightly behind. So hopefully next week we should be in for train room, and hopefully we should have much more playability. So since I did my last stream, I have had some parcels, mainly from Batman. So this wasn't the first parcel. It's the Batman Collector Club wagon. If you join Batman Collector Club, they do it in N gauge, double gauge and 009 gauge, and they also do a dual gauge. So every year you get a wagon, and this is the wagon for this year. You also get a membership badge, which is that one there, which if I do that you might get to see, or if I do that, that's a collector badge. Then I went and splurged this year. I did the dual gauge, which means I have another wagon for the 009 layout. So I'm looking forward to getting this on for 009 layout. As the 009 layout have an interesting rule I have put in. Everything that goes on it either need to be second hand or commemorative. So this is a 009 one. The 009 limited edition, so that's going on. So those two can go there for the rest of the stream. I'll be at Mansfield on Saturday. What else did I get? The other thing you get from the Batman Club is their catalogue. You also get a brochure, but I haven't looked at the brochure for magazine, but I haven't looked at that yet. And you get some limited editions in there, so you can see what new toys are coming out. So always an interesting read. So I'll look at that at some point. But you also get the yearly catalogue. So they've got 2 standards of sound fitted now. So sound fitted and sound fitted a lot. Model fitted with digital sound decoder and speaker system, plus additional features. See logo for model specification. So they have decided to make it a bit more complicated. So you've got 6-pin, you've got 6-pin DCC micro, 8-pin, 18, 21 and 22 pin. So very confusing. So always double check your box to see what decoder it needs. And then you've got DCC on board. So quite a lot there. So let's have a quick look through. So N-gauge comparison, which is quite actually very useful. Then a bit about adding touches for analog controller, for basic DCC controller, and for new NES controller. Bit more about the sound fitting. It would be interesting to know which decoders are which, as I would be prepared to pay a little bit more to know I have an ESU decoder over a Zimbo decoder. So for new NES system, bit more for DCC stuff. So that's for memberships. So N009 00 EFE, which is a new one, or it can be multiple. So quite interesting. I always enjoy the Batman catalogue. So this is all for collector stuff. Can I get that into the screen better? That's a nice logo. Then you've got Thomas. As Batman now have Batman have a Thomas franchise. Yeah, I believe Batman does all Zimbo, but I personally prefer ESU. So G-gauge Thomas stuff. So I'm hoping if they do have a Batman discount day to either get to Toby or a Diesel this year. That's on my Batman Collector Club selection. Then you've got the N-gauge, which is nice, so one day might have a table with N-gauge. And then you also have a 009, which is actually quite well priced. One of these might end up on my layout eventually. So then we've got the announcements. I like how the announcements have been done. So you've got Diesel, you've got more Diesels. That's quite a nice livery. You then got the wagons. Coaching stock. That look like it's some of them are coming with people. That's quite a nice idea. That means we don't need to chop off people's legs any longer. I've got to admit that one of those is looking really nice and could easily end up on my layout. So N-gauge, EFE, So if I've got some nice buses, then you've got more announcements, then you get onto the main catalogue, and as I don't want to keep everyone bored for the next hour, I'll look at the rest of this in my own time, but actually I want to have a look at one last thing. So the multiple units, that's something I really want, and one of those would look quite nice as well. So that will go there, and we can finally get onto this. So I haven't done anything, and we've already been going quarter of an hour. And of course I have filed away safely, that means lost, the instructions. They'll be somewhere safe, so I need to get them up on the computer. Actually, before I do this, I want to give a company a shout out from for Wally Open Day. Friendly company, I get on very well. They do all kinds of nice 3D printed things. So one of the very useful things they do is point fitting jigs. So these are designed to help to put your screw holes for your points in much easier. So giving them a quick shout out, as I said I would. And let's go and put me down there. And I can pretend to find the instructions. I'd love to know what I've done with the instructions. Yeah, these kits are very easy to do. Yeah, good instructions, easy to do. Let me just roll over here. Aha, found the instructions. So really clear instructions. Even I can follow the instructions. I think I missed that piece of card out. So pretty easy to follow. Yeah, I got to agree, some are easier than others. There's one which I nearly threw in the bin. But on the whole, they are quite easy. So I need to put the chimney in, put that wall in, and then we can start putting the roofs on. So let's get on with this. So yeah, some interesting bits in the last few weeks. Wally is competing against Getz at Stratford Barn. So in one weekend, for the weekend that Anthony's here, you've got Getz, you've got Farnham Model Railway Show, you've got Leeds Model Railway Show, and you've got Worley Model Railway Show at Stratford. So quite a lot of shows. Yeah, I agree with Peter, you need to put lights in as you're building. Hiya Alex, hope you're okay. So what mischief have I been up to? If anyone's thinking of coming to Nottingham and looking for a B&B with the only view of the original castle, send me a message and I'll put you in touch with it. Hi, Lime Tree Town New Double O Gauge Model Railway. Let me go and press some buttons and make you a moderator. So, no. Computer being awkward. Just need to go over there. That one. Add as a standard moderator. There we go. So make everyone a moderator so that you can promote your own channel. I copied that idea from Anthony. Yeah, so if everything goes to plan, next week we'll actually be in the train room and we should have some fun bits going on. That also remind me, I was asked to give somebody a shout out today. What was his name? Let me go and grab my phone. So one of my viewers I ran into at the Elkiston Woodhouse show. Really nice chap. Mitch, MITCH 5877, and he's on Instagram. So I said I'd give him a shout out. So what else was I saying? There's that inner grey bit. Look like I got glue on this at some point. So this week I'm at Mansfield show. Next week it's my first double show weekend of the year. I'm at both Hucknall and then I'm going to go down to Ivanhoe show, which is it's I can't remember where it is, but always a good show. So looking forward to that one. Ooh, nice chocolate eclairs. So a few shows coming up. Then I have either Ali Pali or Worksop, depending on ticket pricing to go down to Ali Pali. Then I have York Show. Then I have South Knot Show. Then weekend off. Then it's Deptford Barn Show. So quite a lot of shows coming up. So how am we doing? So stuck those bits on. So now it's time for the roof. Have I lost a sheet? Oh no, I haven't lost a sheet. So, what else? At the moment, I'm not doing this on at the moment, as I've got to add the lights to it. But the project I'm currently working on off camera is for storage yard in the storage yard. So the idea is we've got that loop at the bottom. Yep, videos from all the shows I listed. So really looking forward to them. Yeah, so been working on the main layout. Actually getting Points and Electric working on the main layout, because as most people know, it's 3 outer loops. Then I've got a point taking you into the middle, so I can then store 3 trains in the middle, or is it 4 trains? Then I've got single storage along there. Yeah, so Mansfield show, I'll be there Saturday morning. Last time I went there, the parking was cash only. I need to double check that. If that is still the case, I'll need to find somewhere else to park. And that's playing up like normal. There we go. So stick that on there, stick that on there, that on there, that on there. That on there like that. And hold it down. Mansfield show. Let me go and get that up. So Mansfield show is, trying to find it. St Peter Church Centre, Churchside, Mansfield, Nottingham. So that's Mansfield show, and that's Saturday and Sunday. And would help if I get it onto a computer, I can get things up on the screen. Let me do that. So let me press that one, go in there, UK, model shop. So this is where I find out about all my shows. So there's Taboo Models, Mount Taboo Models in Derby. You've got Midland Garden Railway Centre at Warwick, Midland Garden Railway Show in Warwick, and I'm going to the Mansfield show, so that's the one I'm going to be going to. So with glue setting, I'll definitely be at York this year. So with glue setting, it's time for people to make a guess of a biscuit of the week. It's one I know I have never had before. So Kaylee and Rainhill on this weekend. Quite a few shows on this weekend, a lot of smaller shows. So what biscuits do people think I have? Bourbon. I will say it's one I haven't had before on the channel. Ginger nut. Nope, that one I still haven't had. Chocolate hobnobs. I don't think I have had them. What's this? Chocolate biscuits. Hobnob chocolate. This week it's fig rolls. Went down to my favourite little shop to get them. So let me go and press that button. This is for fig roll. Actually, I might just do that button. Figs in for middle, chocolate, no, biscuits around for edge. And it's a rubbish nap. Good dunker. Quite tasty. Actually, very tasty. Nice texture, but definitely a good dunker. So I have one last thing to do for today's stream, and that's to get these glued. Tea cakes are delicious. So something moaning about bandwidth. So this is the last chimney. The computer's happy again. So there's a chimney stack. So put glue on there. Try not to stick my fingers in it. Stick that in there. Stick that on there like that. quickly press that and show you a product worth considering if you make these. One of the things that they're doing on 3D Scenic is chimney stacks for your chimney. So these here, as I never put chimneys on top of a building because I can't wrap them. So I'm going to press that one with that. So I'm going to leave everyone here. A lot of people like Rocket Glue for their kits. I personally don't. I found it too runny. Best thing to do is to get a small kit and see how you get on with it. So with all this stuff said, I'm going to wish everyone a good night. Today's video should hopefully be out about 7ish. As it's a local show, it's just up that way a bit. And I'll see you on Wednesday, hopefully next week, in the train room. Thank you very much, Richard.